Once you recognize that, you will feel better. It'll first start in your home as you have better relationships with your kids and your spouse and your friends, and everything in your life will be better. You'll be more effective at your job, even though that'll probably cause problems because you'll have people above you who are inept, because white supremacy allows for the rise of inept people who don't have any merit. And that's why wealth is evil, because all the wealth has been accumulated among the worst people in our society. Epstein files prove that, pretty definitive proof. These people are awful. All right, I did that. Surrendering freedom of thought. We have to take back our freedom of thought. Be willing to deny, be willing to have our own points of view. Yeah, I see Blue Heart, I see a comment. So yeah, please put in your comments, please hit the likes. I hope it gets recorded okay, and I hope you guys all come back for the replay if you weren't able. I hope you leave your comments there. I'm looking forward to hearing what you have to say. You can listen to the replay and treat it as if it's alive. A lot of people do that, where I say something and hit pause, go down and write a comment in regard to what I said. I'll come and read it later. I promise to read it later. Your comments are very helpful. And they help me in this ongoing process because we're always learning. And then what do I have here? 15. Another white supremacy lie is perceiving children as property. Farmers do this. I grew up in a farm in a conservative area. And, the farmers, because their way of life is ineffective and inefficient, they need basically slave labor in order for it to continue. I've seen kids endure horrible accidents because 10-year-olds, 8-year-olds, 7-year-olds are running tractors. They're running things that they shouldn't. Lisa says, do awful people rise to power, or does power make awful people? I think, Lisa, we have to view it in the context of the fact that we live in a white supremacy society. So it's hard to make a generalization about people because we have to dismantle the system of white supremacy. Our current American system rewards evil people without question. I think it is possible to create a mechanism, a new constitution that would reward decent people. I think that's possible. I think we do have to have a mechanism for people to have power for a while and then go away from it. People have to remember that they're mortal, and we have to maintain accountability. Where the best system would be, and I keep saying, before any Democrat votes to fund ICE, they should spend a week in an ICE detainment center, see what it's like. And we don't have that accountability. We should have our representatives living as the least of us, or the people that are the most oppressed live. Representatives should get the minimum of what's available. They should get minimum wage. They should have no access to health care. And I bet they would start changing it, if they were held to that standard of accountability. I think power, has a corrupting influence. I think curiosity and reason and being humble can fix that. And I think a large part of our problem, I don't trust myself, honestly, to have power. I would trust my kids. I would prefer to elevate women, particularly Black women who have been most oppressed by our white supremacy culture. I think they're the most capable of handling and understanding the agony. They've endured the agony already. So they've already experienced the accountability. It's time to give them power. The problem is we keep giving power to people who have never experienced accountability. Well, that's a great question. That's a good philosophical